Hi, welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah, I'm here with Vlogmas again, and I'm here to talk about my very first cable knit. Hi, welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah, I'm here with Knit and Natter Vlogmas. Again, we're talking today about cable knitting and my very first cable knit. If you'd like to see all of the other Vlogmas videos, I've got a video coming up every day in December before Christmas. So do hit subscribe and ring the little bell so that you get notifications when they come along. Now, what about cable knitting, eh? Why did I start so big? Well, I don't know why, but I just thought I could do it. I didn't realise that it's going to be a long, hard slog. I picked up this pattern and I can't remember where it came from, but I can picture it in my head now. It's this lady and this man standing there with fisherman's jumpers on, and this one had a really lovely roll neck. It just looked so perfect. So I'd found the pattern and I mail ordered yarn. I just wanted it to be right. So I found this little company that sold Shetland yarn, and it was so oily and lovely. Even now I can feel how soft and tactile it is. And it came and I thought, I'm going to knit this. I really am going to knit this. And I started to knit, and every row was a struggle. I got used to it, but I still had to look up abbreviations, all the knitting jargon, every time I was going across each row. And that's what put me off. I tried to start too big and just really struggled with it. There are three reasons I would say don't start with that jumper. The first reason is every single row has got so many knitting abbreviations on it that you've got far too much jargon trying to be learnt as you go through. That is just, you want to learn one piece of jargon at a time, whether you're starting as a new knitter or whether you're learning a new technique. One piece at a time, please. The second reason is that the achievement factor wasn't there. I could see that I'd knitted a full repeat of the pattern, but did it look like a jumper? No, it looked like 3 inches on my needles. And it felt like an achievement, but there was a long, long, long way to go. So the achievement factor wasn't there. If you want to achieve something when you're knitting, knit small items. Knit a mug cozy, a bookmark, a headband, even a hat. Just so that you can say, I did it, I finished it, it's off my needles, I can start something new. And that's really the main thing. That second point is so important. The third thing is, I was trying to learn from a pattern, and that was it. I had the pattern in front of me and I had the abbreviations. I did have a knitting techniques book, which gave me some ideas about how I should do this, but my mum had never really done cable knitting. My grandma wasn't around to teach me cable knitting. She'd done all sorts of things, and in some ways that was what made me think that I could do it too. It was real motivated to say, well, she's been knitting for a long time, I can do it too. And by that stage I had probably been knitting about 20 years, so yeah, why not, let's go for it. But I didn't have anyone to just kind of like say, yeah, you can do this, Hannah, keep going. Or maybe you should start with something smaller. But all I had was that. YouTube wasn't around in those days. I didn't have anyone to help me, and all I had was a pattern and a little knitting techniques book. Yeah, it was achievable, but I needed to really knuckle down, really believe in myself, and I didn't really want to go there. I had this feeling that as has been the way all my life, my size fluctuated a lot. And if I was going to knit this and it fitted me when I started knitting it, was it really going to fit me when I finished knitting it in 2 years' time? That was a real thing that put me off too. So firstly, it was just far too much jargon to learn at once. Secondly, I didn't see the achievement factor. And thirdly, I was trying to learn too much by myself without any help. So if you want to learn cable knitting, then find a group, find a workshop, or go and get my Crafty Cables course, because I teach you small bites, little achievement factors, step by step, all of these little things. In many ways, it's like someone holding you by the hand, putting their arm around you and saying, yes, I know you can do this, and I'm going to show you how. That's the intention behind these courses. And you can ask me questions too. You can go in the Facebook group, you can ask me questions as soon as you buy the course. All right, it'd be great if I could see you for that. Do go and ask for it for a Christmas present if you want to start cable knitting in the new year. You know, that's an option, isn't it? I will see you for Vlogmas tomorrow. Bye for now. Happy knitting.